Dear Gemini, can we talk? Let's talk. Okay, but during this conversation, can you not make everything about you? Because every time I talk to you, it's all about you. Nothing is normal or regular when it comes to a Gemini. They are simple people with a complicated mind, and they're hella smart. And honestly, I don't know what other way to explain this, but a Gemini, is a messy bitch that lives for drama. A Gemini's kind of person who will start some drama, then sit back and watch. If you get into an argument with a Gemini, you will leave with your feelings hurt because their mouth is ruthless. A Gemini will curse you out and just walk away like it ain't nothing, especially if they know that they're right. They don't care about nothing you saying. Geminis are very chatty people. They are chatterboxes, but like in a good way because they always got something interesting and crazy to say. And one thing you can't do is control a Gemini. Nah, baby. A Gemini controls you. If you say something slick to a Gemini, they're gonna come back with something slicker. Nobody's slicker than a Gemini. And one of Gemini's major weaknesses is inconsistency. They'll start a project, be super hype about it, and then stop. We're done. Once they lose motivation, then the inconsistency starts. The Gemini is the first friend you call for happy hour because you know they always ready to turn up. When it comes to communication, Geminis are the best communicators. That's why they talk so much. Sometimes they over-communicate. Can you shut up, please? And every Gemini that I know just can't sit still. Just sit your down, Gemini. A lot of Geminis have a temper and they struggle to keep their cool in certain situations. But Geminis won't go off on you immediately. But if you poke that bear, that bear gonna turn into the boogeyman. Be careful, I'm just saying. And a lot of Geminis get the rep for being problematic or a troublemaker. But in actuality, they're the most down-to-earth people. Geminis are self-reliant. Geminis are picky. Gemini are the type of people who are constantly misunderstood. And every Gemini in some way, shape, or form feels misunderstood. A Gemini can be in your business, but you better not be in theirs. A Gemini will sit next to you and act like they're on their phone doing something else the whole time. Listen to your whole conversation. They nosy. Geminis are free-spirited, and whatever makes them feel confined simply will not work. A Gemini will be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna do all that in the same day. You know what? I changed my mind. Geminis love deep conversation, like I said, because they nosy. Word on the street is that some Geminis like to tell some fibs. You know, some Geminis are not as honest as other Geminis. That's what the streets are saying. The streets are talking. Are you listening? If you do a Gemini wrong, they gonna talk about your ass to everybody they know. If you was locked up in jail, a Gemini be the person to be like, what y'all in here for? If a Gemini is not in the mood, they gonna have an attitude. One thing that I love about Geminis is that they're super adaptable and they can be friends with just anybody. And most Geminis are so curious, they just wanna learn. And they're pretty much a low-key nerd. Geminis always got a glass of wine, but they also got the tea. Freedom is very important to Geminis and they don't like routines. If you have a Gemini, you just can't be bored. You gotta keep their attention. You gotta keep doing new things because if not, they gonna get bored. And a bored Gemini is a messy Gemini, so make sure you entertain your Geminis. And Geminis are super generous. A Gemini's kind of person, and if they have $1, they'll give you 50 cents. As long as the situation is always reciprocated, because they don't play that. Geminis are represented by the symbol of twins, which basically means duality, aka it's two of them inside their head. That's why they're crazy. So go ahead and send this to a Gemini and tell them, pick a side, bitch. Okay, bye.